All right, another episode of Finance Freedom. Um, we're in a different location. The camera quality will be a little iffy or whatnot for this week. But we're gonna jump around a little bit. All right, so right now around Christmas, I mean, we're supposed to be in a seasonal strong period. The stock market is just not. There's been a lot of problems with it. There's been Fed regulations, there's been inflation, there's been COVID, there's been a bunch of different things, but it's not a good sign right now. Tesla, we know we talked a little bit a couple weeks ago, a week ago, whatnot about them selling a um, large portion of stocks. I think it was almost like $1 billion worth of stock. That was really to satisfy tax obligations. Lucid is also another EV company to keep an eye on. It's on a dip right now because they had a recent debt offering, but I mean the IPO was really good, launched earlier this year, and it's in a dip right now. So that's something to really look at. They're going to be big leaders in the EV game soon. Crypto had some crypto seizures. Um, so the government does have a small effect. Like they're watching. You know what I'm saying? Like they might be dumb, but they ain't stupid. So like for fake things like that, they're watching. Um, and just think of things like Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin 5 years ago, and the growth of just crypto in general. Bitcoin was 95% of the entire market capitalization 5 years ago. Bitcoin was like damn near all there was. A year ago, it was 70%. Now, it's a little bit above 40. So you can see how fast it's growing and how many other ones are becoming more prominent. Bitcoin is, of course, the biggest one, but they're becoming much more prominent. DAX. Let's talk about DAX. Digital DAX, or it's DACS, Digital Asset Classification Standard. So it shows investors like where a certain crypto coin will fit and who's its competitors. Where it fits in the thing, you can put in like a chart, pie chart. Seen it in a bunch of different ways. Also, with all this stuff going on, the market's a little bit down. Here's five assets that have little to do with the influx of the stock market. You got bonds, you got real estate, um, commodities, fine art, and even like sports cards. And sports cards even go to like kind of like the NFTs. They have what you call it, the I forget what they are, the virtual car, NBA Top Shot. So those things are some good investments to make right now. Stock market's been down. The Dow Jones and the S&P are set to rebound a little bit with Biden's plans to work on Omicron, which is a big factor in people's investments and big factor in the market as well. With short-term investment, and like I said, like a lot of the stocks, like you want when you're investing in stocks, like a lot of times, gosh, it is like slow, but you want to hold, like get companies you believe in and you want to hold. Now there are other types of trading that you can do, but overall, like when you find a company that you want to invest in, like hold short term investing, you could have the best stock in the world right now, and it could be going down. You know what I'm saying? But over time, it's gonna prove itself. But if you give it a month, 3 months, whatever it is, a short term investment, like you're just gonna you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna lose, and that is not indicative on to if the stock is good or not. Um, right now, there also is a water and a food shortage that is slipping under the rug. That's going to have a big effect on the market, on just everything. So really pay attention to that, research that, because that's obviously huge. Um, by it's predicted by 2043 there's supposed to be a Great Depression like collapse. So things are going. There could be a recession soon, but something big will happen. But just when with all this stuff like patience, 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 like patient man wins in the end. That's what I say. Like hold your stock, like you really believe in patience, patience, patience. Um, and pay attention to the updates. You can go on Yahoo Finance. It's just the new. You could just really just see some things on the new. Just shoot, Twitter could be your news a little bit, but pay attention to stuff. And okay, I'm an investor. Let me check on this. Let me check on and see where things are going, and you'll see trends better. All right, well that really wraps up finance freedom. This is a Wednesday service. Quality is going to be a little this week, but yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are doing. Alrighty, finance freedom.